Victories on the road for both Michigan State and Michigan. Highlights from the big wins for both teams.
Our first winter storm of the season coming up. I'll let you know how much snow we got and whether we have more coming this weekend in your 7th First Alert forecast.
And we'll take you to the areas hit hardest by the storm. All you need to know for your morning commute.
This is a winter weather alert from the 7 First Alert weather team.
And we begin with that storm that has been barreling down on Metro Detroit all day long. Some areas being hit with more than 12 inches, and the snow is causing slick road conditions as well. We'll begin with the weather alert across the metro area. We have full Team 7 coverage of the season's first snowfall. Let's get started with 7 First Alert meteorologist Hallie Vogel. She's tracking the system for us in the Weather Center tonight. Hallie?
All right, Dave. It certainly came down very heavy during the afternoon hours, as much as 2 inches an hour, and some cases even more. And the range, a great range across the metro area, between just a couple of inches on the east side to, again, more than a foot on some of the west side. So we're looking at a lot of this winding down, but with the snow that has fallen, the roads a bit wet, a bit sloppy, and with temperatures falling into the 20s, watch for icy spots on the roads through tomorrow morning. You can see the snow right now just confined to areas through Genesee County into the northwest corner right now of Oakland County. That's where the heavier snow still sticking around, some of that enhanced off of Lake Huron with that north wind, and you can tell with the brighter shade of blue here that is some heavier snow. So watch for it if you do have any late night traveling. Look at the band of snow, brought 8 to about 14 inches, in some cases some higher amounts. We're talking amounts as high as a new report came in at 16.5 inches for the Howell area. Clarkston over a foot of snow, and nearly a foot of snow in Wixom. White Lake 11.5 inches. Milford at 9 inches. So there'll be a lot of cleaning up, and again, a wet heavy snow is going to be tough to shovel. Take your time, give yourself enough time and enough at least frequent breaks. Temperatures tomorrow will start in the 20s, will end in the low 30s. The good news is, though, at least we can clean up and get down to Ford Field for the big football game. If you're going to be out and about, things should be improving. Dave?
All right, Allie, thanks. So drivers in parts of northern Oakland and Livingston counties had to deal with some of the heaviest snowfall today, keeping police, towing companies, and plow trucks busy all evening long. 7 Action News reporter Jane Parkey in Brighton continues our team coverage tonight. Jane?
By the looks of this mountain of snow behind me, you'd think we're in mid-January, but no, this is just the first snow of the season, and this winter blast was a lot more than a lot of us expected. It's the familiar sound of the snowplow scraping the pavement, pushing the season's first snow out of the way. A tedious task, which means long hours.
So far, I've already had like 7 hours in, so I'll probably be maybe 12, 13, 14. I don't know. It's going to be a long day tomorrow, probably.
James Schoner has been out in his plow truck all day, clearing store parking lots and subdivisions. And for those who have to do the work manually, it's a lot of labor, perhaps a labor of love.
It's heavy. I'm just trying to clear out some parking spots for the staff that has to stay and continue to work.
The same wet, heavy snow caused a lot of problems on the roadways Saturday afternoon, forcing drivers in Livingston County to slow down. And for nearby towing companies,
it's been a very crazy day.
Non-stop calls for help.
They're still running. The board's still full. If you're stuck, it's going to be a while.
Ben Marhofer has been managing his 5 tow truck drivers across Brighton and Howell, telling stranded drivers they'll just have to get in line to get unstuck. And as these snowstorm helpers keep hard at work into the night, a word of advice for those battling cabin fever.
If you're out traveling in this for no reason, it's just not a good idea. You know, you gotta understand that it can get dangerous.
Well, it almost did get dangerous for us when our live truck got stuck on a snowy side street. Luckily, Ben, the tow truck guy, came out with a shovel and some kitty litter to help get us out. And he suggests those are 2 items that might be smart to start keeping in your trunk from now on, because there's going to be more snowy days ahead. In Brighton, Jane Park, 7 Action News.
All right, Jane, thank you. Our Team 7 coverage continues with Camila Mary. She's been out on the roads all night, joins us in Birmingham with a look at the slippery conditions there. Camille?
And Dave, Woodward Avenue in Birmingham on a Saturday night, you would think there would be some traffic, right? Well, tonight, it's pretty quiet. It started snowing this morning and kept snowing and snowing throughout the day and into the night.
I don't have a problem with the snow. I love the snow. Seriously, I really love the snow.
We have a nice summer, and it's great to have winter.
However, winter is not for another month. Mother Nature had her own plans for this November 21st. Heavy, wet snow that coated the roads and the trees, making Metro Detroit look like a winter wonderland.
I was expecting it. I got my car ready. I'm ready. Only thing I don't have is the skull cap, but other than that, I'm fine. Just take my time with the snow in the roads and get home safely.
The roads are really bad out here. I came to get some gas for my snowblower. So, because I'm locking in for the night.
And that's the theme of the night. If you're out on the roads, take it slow.
Take your time. Be careful. Get somewhere safe and just make it home.
And I couldn't say it any better. Robert and Quinn hit the nail on the head. If you have to go out tonight or early tomorrow morning, be very careful and drive safely. In Birmingham, Camille Mary, 7 Action News.
All right, Camille, thanks. We're also seeing weather-related power outages across the area. DTE Energy says about 50,000 customers in Metro Detroit are currently without power. The majority of those outages are in western Wayne County and in the Ann Arbor area. No word at this time on when the lights will come back on, but we'll keep you posted on the latest updates also at WXYZ.com. The snowstorm has downed several power lines around Metro Detroit, keeping emergency workers busy. One of those was a high-voltage line in Garden City, which set this wooden fence on fire. Just one block over, another line came down and sparked another fire, this time at a house. Fire crew responded, banged on the door. The man who answered had no idea his house was on fire. He and his dog were taken to safety, and the fire was extinguished. This first major snowfall also impacting air travel around the Midwest. Some delays reported at Metro Airport tonight, mostly flights coming in from Chicago. The snow here not having much of an effect on outbound flights, but if you are flying, you might want to check with your airline before heading to the airport. The heavy snow is also leading to slick roads, as we mentioned, and limited visibility in some areas. Drivers are advised to give themselves plenty of time to get to their destinations, including the airport if that's where you're heading. In other news, take a look at the aftermath of a police chase that crossed through 2 cities. Warren police say an officer tried to stop a driver near 8 Mile in Dresden earlier today when that driver took off. The pursuit ended a mile away when the driver blew through a stop sign and hit an SUV. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt in the crash. Police tell us the driver did not have a valid license and is in police custody tonight. Still ahead, a famous Michigander returns home for the holidays. What he's doing to bring hope to Metro Detroit community this season. Plus, we'll show you some festive activities around Metro Detroit that will get you in the holiday spirit.